All right, it was a beautiful day today after that big storm over the weekend.
It really was.
Cleared everything out, huh?
Looks like the whole week's going to be pretty nice, Colin.
It is. You know, we're going to have a slight chance of a shot of a little rain here on Wednesday, but that's it. Going into the weekend, it looks like the next storm after that will move off to our north. So what have we got now, Tehachapi? It's a nice night, right? 50 degrees, sun's out. Winds are northwest at 12 miles per hour. Not bad considering it was pretty cold the other day. Here are some rainfall totals, and that 1.48 inches of rain that fell at Pine Mountain Club also turned into about a foot of snow in some spots. We'll show you that in just a second. Delano Early Mart, 1.42. Twisselman, 1.04. And Lebec managed almost an inch. Tehachapi and Fraser Park also did very well. And here is a picture from Rodney Schilling. This is the golf course at Pine Mountain Club. I think there's a delay to the start of the golf season. There's the pond. Thank you very much for sending these in. We can't do it alone. We need you guys out there sending these in. Thank you very much. Karen Butler. She is a storm spotter, certified from the National Weather Service. Thanks, Karen. And look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So, yeah, Pine Mountain did very well, as did Alta Sierra. That's the scene from today. So anyone's tracks that were made on Sunday are covered up. That means another foot of snow fell in some locations. So today, none. But for the month, this is the first month we've been above average since November. How can you believe that? 1.26. So 0.24 above average. For the season that starts July 1st, we're still 2.2 behind, but we still have, you know, a pretty good season left. What's left of March and part of April looks pretty good too. So for now, the rain is really coming down on the north coast, and that's where it's going to stay. But we just have a weak frontal boundary that's going to actually weaken when it gets toward us. I'll show that to you in a second. We have rain now just offshore near Eureka, Arcata. That's where the heaviest rains are. In San Francisco, we'll get the bulk of the moisture and places from Fresno north. Here is a look at future radar starting tonight at 11 o'clock. And we'll advance this in time and show you that by the time we get to Tuesday at 6 p.m., tomorrow night, it'll be very wet in San Francisco. Look, the reds, we don't see that very often. And then marching in time toward Wednesday at 10 a.m., rainfall definitely from, I'd say, Fresno County northward, if not Visalia northward. But here's Bakersfield right about here. So we're just on the verge of it. That's why we're giving it a 50-50 proposition. And by the time we get to the evening hours of Wednesday, it looks like this thing is going to fizzle out and give us some cloud cover. So it's a 50-50 chance. It will be nothing like what we had yesterday in some spots. So here's the first low coming through. There's another one gearing up in the Pacific that's going to come through, we think, by the time we get to Saturday into the weekend. So places like Yosemite, places like that will get more snow. 65 was our high today. The average is 70, and we had 60s all over the place. So it was a little cooler than average for this time of year. 50s for Lake Isabella and Fraser Park was 48, 63 in Porterville. We're still at 65. Winds are northwest at 7, so it's a pleasant night. 40s now for Fraser Park and Lebec, so cooling off nicely there. Winds northwesterly, still at around 10 to 15 miles per hour, and southwesterly out in the deserts. Here's your forecast. San Francisco has rain tomorrow, as we showed you. 57 for Yosemite with a rain-snow mix. 68 Fresno. Low 60s in Santa Barbara and Pismo Beach. Los Angeles to Anaheim, mid to upper 60s, but still nice in Palm Springs with an 82. And here we go on the valley floor. Most locations hitting 70. Southeast wind at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And into the mountains and foothills we go, warming up slowly. 66 Lake Isabella, 65 Kernville. Desert regions, most locations hitting the low 70s with a west wind at around 15 to 20 miles per hour. So tonight, partly cloudy to mostly clear. 45 will be the overnight low. That happens at 6 a.m. 70 tomorrow, a little warmer, mostly sunny. And a nice breeze. Our 7-day forecast, 50-50 shot late Wednesday. And then we come into the weekend ahead. We've got a slight chance as well Saturday. So spring has a bounce. We talked about this last week, that it's just kind of an up and down thing. And it's been the most productive month for rainfall this season. We had to wait till the end. So it's the March miracle.
March miracle. March madness.
March madness in the weather department.
All right. Thanks, Colin.